Armando was really pushing us to Buster Keaton levels of comedy. But yet the dialogue is so witty and sharp and fast. So it was really just towing those two lines, trying to not lose the audience in the physicality, but make sure you could still believe he could be a very, very smart writer at the end of it all.
Thank you.
Sorry, what was your name?
Copperfield.
Copperfield?
Copperfield.
This is Crotwood Trosserfield.
David Copperfield.
Come in. Form a queue.
Into my life's journey.
We're ruined.
I hadn't read the script, so I went into it very cold. I didn't know anything except for I was a humongous fan of Armando, and I was pretty overwhelmed that he'd entrust me with this film. You know, it's a massive undertaking. He would have to justify casting someone like me a lot, and I was very humbled by the fact that he was willing to go to war for me. And I was like, why? Like, why do you want to do this? And he's like, you know, I really think you can bring a lot of heart to him and a lot of soul. And I watched this film Lion recently, and you had strength as well. And I think you're quite goofy. And I was like, yep, I get it. It's great. And we had a brilliant time. It was a real honor working with him.
What are you doing?
Medicine. Reviving you.
This is salad dressing.
Is it?
You know, Armando says it better than anyone. He's like, why can't I just draw from 100% of the acting community? They're actors. You know, you watch a theatre show and no one questions, you know, the colour of anyone's skin in that. You know, the whole very nature of the job is to be allowed to play a different person, a different character that's not yourself. Like, London itself is so multicultural and rich, and actually, you know, it makes it more relatable, this movie. You know, I didn't know about this story because potentially, you know, various old iterations of it probably would alienate someone like me from watching it as a young child. And now I hope that there's kids from the kind of schools that I went to and where I grew up in that will watch the trailer for this movie and be like, oh, I can find a face in that movie that represents me in this film. And that's important because films like this and casting like this, it makes everyone realize that we're all the same. It builds empathy.
This narrative is far more than mere fiction.
Are you David Copperfield?
I am indeed.
It is the true story of the life I was about to lead.
I started watching all this kind of period, like costume drama, BBC stuff. And then I went to one of the rehearsal days and Armando's like, what are you doing? You know, as soon as you put on a hat, everyone kind of stiffens up and the kind of dialogue is very different. And it was just trying to bring as much truth to David and make him my own.